Shanti Tredgell Carroll from Cork, Ireland, and I'm sure I botched that name.
So, no, Cork is right.
No.
Oh, her name.
Yeah.
Some of the lines are so simple that you can never speak those lines because they're too simple, you know. But to be sung, it suddenly becomes really, really beautiful.
Who does Ewan McGregor look like?
They want to ask me who I think I look like. Why haven't they got better things to do with their time?
Feel like you're well dressed, but also to feel cool and not feel like a penguin, you know? Not that penguins aren't cool. I think penguins are really cool. I don't want to offend any penguins out there.
Did you find the Jedi references funny?
There are several references to the name Jedi, the warrior monks, as they refer to themselves. It never crossed his mind, which I think sounds a little convenient, I think.
Not easy to be this sexy, that's true. That is for sure. People think you're just naturally sexy. A lot of work goes into it. I'm like a swan above the water, just all sexy and grace, and underneath my legs would go like this. I'm not the person to answer the questions about being sexy, really, as I don't walk around thinking that, you know, like, I don't walk around going, God, I'm really sexy today. Woof, I really sexied that parking up there when I walked in the supermarket. I'm really, really sexy then. It's not something that's going through your mind.
Things I do, you see, I've forgotten if they're green or they're blue. Anyway, the thing is, what I really mean, yours are the sweetest eyes I've ever seen. And you can tell
How did Ewan McGregor learn to sing, Raw Talent?
Woke up one morning and opened my mouth and beautiful music came pouring out.
I'll tell you what, I'll upset him when he gets to the scene in the movie where he has to recreate my infamous... my infamous hobo orgy. Come on, I'm trying my best here. You in an orgy with the homeless? No, hobos. Try it again. You had an orgy with hobos? It was the easiest money those bastards ever made. And the great thing about picking up homeless people is you can drop them off anywhere. You've got to scare them off doing the movie.
I've shot with GQ America and Russia and Britain recently. It's the first time shooting with them for quite a long time because I was sort of banned. Because in the 90s, I used to be quite largely into drinking and partying, and I missed a cover shoot for GQ and I couldn't show up. So I was banned for about 10 years, and then recently they decided to give me a second chance. And I'm back in now.
Jeez, okay, we're back to the bird saliva.
How do they do it? How do they get it?
I can only...
Come on.
Good.
Come on.
Good.
Squeeze it over.
The show's only an hour, so it's just one...
I mean, it could lie. There's only one or two people would know. Is he wearing a big Jedi mullet? Oh, man.
I'm very often without my clothes. All right. I had sex with everyone in that. Really? But on stage, no, I did it.
I just like that. Yeah. I had sex with everyone in that. I just like the, you know.
I had sex with a 65-year-old Japanese man in that movie. And it was very nice.
Well, that's right.
That's fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Will Ewan McGregor return to Star Wars?
The only bit of paper I had was my license for the car, and I wrote gas and a big question mark. And I sat on my car like this. As monstrously huge. You know, vehicles that are destroying the earth are going past me, sucking gasoline into their massive engines, and I'm sitting there with nobody stopped. Nobody.
No.
Somebody went past with a trailer with 3 quad bikes, and I could see red petrol cans. I could see the gas slopping around.
Going by.
Inside it, I was like...
Yeah, that's exactly it. That's it. You nailed it. Yeah, no.
But he was like, French hairdresser. Oh, no. No.
They didn't do it.
Huge room with all of these props guys in heaven just making
shit. Policeman's helmet over my genitals and jump up and run off stage. But it was too much fun not to cover myself with a helmet because they're really, and especially on a Saturday matinee, they're very old, powdery ladies, you know? And fantastic. So I'd spring up and go, and there would be this noise. Lots of old ladies going, oh.
Are you going to play Obi-Wan Kenobi again?
Yes.
Don't do the They didn't want the French So when you take the French out and you do an you suddenly become totally Mexican. Be our guest, be our guest. Send us to the test.
Did Ewan McGregor have braces?
No, I had a little
Retainer.
Retainer?
and then maybe speak a bit like this.
How long did you have it for?
Just a few years, I think.
Yes,
yeah, not very long, but I didn't have the bit.
I love playing on my Xbox. I was just wondering, what will happen after you die?
Thank you, Max.
Well, I'll be with all my pets that passed away and my relations and my loved ones and friends. That's what's going to happen. I have several sets of bagpipes. Sharks. Although I love them very much and I think we should stop killing them. We kill about millions of sharks a year and we should, just because for shark fin soup and stuff, and we're destroying the ecosystem of the sea and they, if it was dolphins, we'd be up in arms, but it's sharks, so nobody really cares because we're scared of them.
Up for UNICEF. The soccer race.
Over here, there's a female moose. A moosette. A moostress.
Ewan, what are we looking at here?
We're looking at sea otters. 6 of them here. And they were in front of us and they were just following them now, slowly. They're beautiful. They go down to the bottom, they get a stone, and they go down to the bottom, they get a seashell, and then like a clam or something like that, and they come back up and they roll on their backs, and then they smash the shell with the stone like that, and then eat the mussel or whatever is inside. Go down for another one with a stone. It's cool, isn't it?
What I'm watching with my, at the time, 4-year-old son.
Okay.
A razor bill makes a final attack.
Oh.
Unable to steer, it's heading straight for the rocks.
Oh!
I mean, that's the worst.
But listen. What happens thereafter, there is a shot that they cut to before they see it coming back out. Now, I know that might be because it's not the same bird coming out of the water as when we just saw smashing off the rock, right? So I said to the director, I said, you got to promise me that's the same bird, because I don't think that's the same bird. And he assures me that this is what happens in nature. They fall off. You know, it's how they get down into the water. Because the parents try and lure them down. They're down there coming, come on, son, jump. And the birds are like, quite rightly going, that. I'm not doing that.
And we are going to go out with a clip of the guillemot crawling out of the water. And then our viewers can go back and see if they think it's the same bird.
Yeah. I mean, it's 50-50, isn't it? Or maybe even the odds are slightly less than that. I don't know.
Halston is available now on Netflix. We'll be right back with more Late Night.
But guillemot chicks have dense, downy feathers. And incredibly, it's unharmed by the fall.
Yeah, right.